Aloha, fellow humans. What's going on? And thank you for joining me in the second decade of the second millennium. I am Cassandra from the Elevated Life Experience.com, and I am your transitional guide. I am no medical professional. I just consider myself a life experimentalist, here to share the things with you that I've learned along on my journey. And guys, I actually just had something. So this is something I guess I would say, me personally, I am still working on. This is a message that had just come through to me, and apparently it's important for me to share. Um, so, I guess just to share, I personally am, I think I've said during a lot of the time of these videos that I have been making that I'm going personally through a lot of heavy transitions within myself, and that just the energy in general is a lot of transitional energy. Um, Now, for me, like I said, personally, I'm getting ready to come up on, at the time of shooting this, I'm like about a week and a half away from the second anniversary of my daddy making his transition out of life. And so the message that I had received to share is the world don't care about how heartbroken we are. Um, and for this personally, I am going through a period where I have to learn that, that I need to get over it, basically. Um, that it's okay for me to be upset over the fact that I lost my father. Um, but I need to get over it. And um, having a broken heart is, everybody goes through their own process the way they have to go through it. But at the same point, we can spend our lives with a broken heart. I mean, even when I think back to how many times, like me personally, I love hard and I love a lot. So I have gone through quite a fair share of heartbreak in my lifetime. Um, and like I wear them, and like I've moved through them, and a lot of people, have credited me for being really strong. Thank you. But at the same point, they still, each and every one of them still, there's still a scab on me. You know what I mean? Maybe not a scab, okay? Like it's healed, but it's not healed, okay? And I know that there's so many of us that walk around that are so hurt by so many different heartaches and heartbreaks that we have gone through in life. And at the end of the day, like now jumping forward to this message that I was intended to share is, again, the world don't give a doggone about how heartbroken we are. And if you're out there, you know it. It's like nobody cares. And it's sad, but it's true. But at the same point, it's like it's part of our journey. We are the ones that determine whether we're going to continue to allow things to make us upset or and impact us in ferocious ways, or if we are going to stand up to ourselves, stand up to our pain, stand up to our heartbreak, and like sucker punch that thing, right? Like, nah, like, no, I choose to be strong. And not even strong. Like, I don't even really like using that word. I choose to have a heart that is free. I choose to have a heart that has experienced so many different facets of love, be it from having heartbreak and from being able to be heartbroken, okay? And to be able to still, still openly love, and to be able to think back at old memories and have admiration and not allow these things to way into my energy and allow ourselves to be fresh and full of vitality. Um, so I personally am still working on this. This is part of my journey. So normally when I share a video, it's for the most part something that like I feel like I've conquered, or something that I feel like I'm like I've actively kind of gotten through. This one in particular is a very difficult one for me. Um, it's very difficult for me. But it is apparently what I'm working on, and I guess I feel a little bit more confident in it because it is my father's voice who told me who sent me this message. So for anybody who is going through grief, like our loved ones don't want us being upset, and we know that it's such a common phrase, but to really kind of embody how would they want us to be? How do our lost loved ones want us to stand in our honor of them? How do they want to be honored through us? It's not through being upset. It's not through the tears. It's not through the heartache. No matter how difficult that is, that's not what they want. So we have that decision to either decide to do what we want and allow ourselves to walk around wounded, and allowing us to have that limp as we get older, or if we're going to heal it, love it, and transmute the energy. Transmutation, the reason why I use that word is because to transmute is to take something and to, with equal matter, to change it into something completely different out of the utilization of the same energy. Okay? Um, it's possible. I don't have the rule book yet, guys, but it's part of the journey. So I'm just gonna leave this here. Like, this honestly is not a very easy video for me to make. If there's somebody else out there that feels like they either have some words to share with me, or is even in the same place, like, reach out, please. Like, leave a comment below, send me a message, whatever it is. I would love to connect. But I'm just gonna leave this here. And as always, guys, I'm sending you my absolute unconditional love your way. And I hope that whatever moment it is that you are having at this exact point in time, that you feel love. Mahalo.